What is up, YouTube? It's me, Rahul. V-Unions are here. I finally got my hands on a V-Union code, and so I've got lists built for every single one, and two really unique lists built for every single V-Union, one in Standard, one in Expanded. So we're going to jump right into the one I have right now. So we've got Zacian V-Union. This is a very cool mechanic where you need to have all four Zacian V-Union pieces in the discard pile to put them onto your bench to even get them into play. So now that means if one piece is prized, you cannot play the card. Yeah, they have to be in your discard. So Zacian V-Union's got four pieces. The top left, blah, blah, blah. The top left has a attack called Union Gain, which is attached to energy cards from your discard onto this guy. Is this bottom left? Yeah, bottom left has Steel Cut, which is 200, which is just very vanilla. Metal color is 200, so Zacian V is just better there. Weak to 2x to fire, and minus 30 to grass. Top right has Dance the Crown Sword, 150, and during your next turn, your defending attacks, the defending Pokemon's attack to 150 less. Now, this attack is really, really good because pretty much everything in the format does about, like, nothing one-shots, right? So when you minus the 150, Rapid Strike Urshifu can't do anything. Sylveon is now doing very minimal damage, and you're hitting for weakness. I guess Blaziken can still do, like, 260, and then once you subtract, it's 110. And then Zacian does, like, 80 damage. Like, nothing can really touch this 320 benchmark HP that you have going for you. Dance of the Crown Sword, very good attack. And the last one is for 3 metal and a colorless. Master Blade, 340, discard 3 energies from this Pokemon, effectively one-shotting anything in the game. Very good card, I think. I think this V-Union mechanic is very unique. I just threw this list together last night when I figured out the V-Unions were live, and we're going to try to work on it together or kind of show off what it is. So this list is not optimized. Obviously, all of these lists are for fun to try to get the V-Unions out. So we obviously have Galarian Meowth, which is discard 2 cards from your hand to search for a Berserker. Put it in your hand. I don't know if this guy's good at all. The second Articuno might just be better, but I figured he'd be funny to have. Galarian Articuno is discard 2, draw 1. Helps us kind of get through our deck a little bit better. Actually, let's just do that. Let's just make that change right now because I think it might just be better. Let's just add 1. We've got 1 Zamazenta kind of to buy us some time. 3 Zacian Vs in the early game to draw some cards. Brave Blade also is a really good attack if we need to use it. Yeah, and then we have Bronzong to Metal Transfer the energy around because I highly doubt we're going to get this guy up and running and have all the Metal Saucers plus a Metal Energy in our hand to kind of do what we need to do with it. And then we have Crobat V because we need to draw cards. Now here's where the list gets a little bit weird. We've got Familiar Bell. I have been thinking about this card since the day that V-Unions were announced. Search your deck for a Pokemon with the same name as this Pokemon in your discard pile, reveal, put it in your hand. So as soon as we get one of our 4 pieces into the discard pile, we just go Familiar Bell, grab all the pieces we need, and bada bing, bada boom, we're rolling. 4 Great Balls. Now this isn't Pokemon unique. Now note, these are not basics, nor are they stage 1, so I cannot search them out with things like Quick Ball, etc. So I need to find unique ways, and Great Ball is one of the better ways to kind of net blanket hit all of our stuff. 4 Metal Saucer, stable in any metal deck. 4 Quick Ball, also very stable. 4 Switch, just to kind of pivot around. 3 copies of Allister. Draw 3 cards. If you drew any cards in this way, discard up to 3 cards from your hand. It's basically an Intrepid Sword with a 3-card drawback. But it's like I can draw 3, discard 1. Effect also, which is not bad, especially for a deck like this. 2 Boss, 4 Research. I don't need money. I'm not trying to reset my hand. Raihan. I don't know if 1 Raihan's just good. I might try to bump it up to a little bit more. But yeah, that's the list. So Zacian V-Union is finally here. We're going to throw it into the ladder for a spin. I'm hoping I can kind of get some good gameplay with it. I'm saying right now, guys, if in the first game some of the pieces are prized or anything and I can't get the strategy off, I think I deserve a pity like at that point. But if you guys are enjoying the content, I'm going to try to film, if I can get all the V-Unions before I leave. I'm leaving for Monday and Tuesday. I won't be here in town. So I'm going to try to get the V-Union videos as recorded and as up as quickly as possible, so you guys can enjoy some of this V-Union content early. And I'm really excited for the decks that have all the V-Unions in them, because in Expanded, I know it's going to be like probably super easy to get out, but in Standard, I want to see if it actually works. I have a pretty good idea that it's not gonna, but we'll see. So opening hand, going seconds, already looking good. We've already got Greninja's foot, or not Greninja, Zacian's foot. We're up against Zamazenta.deck. This should be a free dub. This guy opened double Zam. Skinny Eric, what are you doing, my guy? Okay, so we're going to not have an opportunity to search our deck yet, which is a little bit depressing, but we're going to see what we can do. Hopefully he doesn't just donk us, and hopefully we had a basic off the Great Ball. That's kind of like the two things we're hoping for. No indication that he's playing the V-Unit as well. There's a Metal, so it's Great Ball. We missed any Pokemon. Another Great Ball. Okay, let's grab ourselves the... let's grab ourselves a Bronzor. So we have something to saucer to if we need to. I'm going to attach back here because I think the active is almost certainly getting knocked out. Giving ourselves an energy onto the board. We get one of the little guys into the board. Okay, cool. Now we have an opportunity to search our deck for the pieces. Familiar Bell. Where we have prized a piece. So we're going to have to dig a little bit to kind of get the ball rolling. Let's go ahead and quick ball for our own Zacian. We're going to go ahead and saucer here. And we're going to go ahead and just Intrepid to start. Okay. So we got the other Familiar Bell, meaning we can get 3 of the 4 pieces into the discard on to the next turn. And like I said, guys, I did prize one of the pieces. So F in the chat for to pay respects. I'm not going to cut any games out. You guys are going to get the only games I can make because I'm really short on time. And I really want to get V-Union stuff out there. So enjoy what we have right now, but put an F in the chat for the boys. You know what I'm saying? There does need to be an F in the chat, I think. Also, because I cut out all the good cards like Scrapper, if he throws down a Cape of Toughness, I might be kind of screwed. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And we're also down to 2 Saucer already. So hopefully he doesn't find a Cape and we get the knockout and we have to rip it. I think we have to rip the first piece. I think we're just going to get it on the first prize. I'm very confident in myself. Okay, we hit the Cape. That's not good. Second Cape on the back. That's not good. Brave Blade comes through. Our guy goes down. Maybe I should have just played Scrapper. I don't know. I feel like that's just a card that doesn't do anything for me. So now this guy has really decided he wants to inhibit our strategy for potentially winning the game. Okay, so this guy's just a bad person because he hates me. So we're going to go ahead and Familiar Bell for the... Now we're just going to grab the piece. I don't even want to think about it. Do I want to draw any cards off the back of this? No, let's just research. We've lost a lot of energy, which is a little bit concerning. I'm looking for a very... I shouldn't have discarded the Crobat. Okay, we're going to just switch and Intrepid once again because I discarded the Crobat like a bozo. I just want to get... I could have gotten the guy out by now. I could have gotten him out by now. That's the most depressing part about this whole thing. Oh, no. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how this affects my mental into game 2. I'm already thinking ahead to game 2. As a V-Union player, you gotta assume that you're gonna take an L here and there because this deck is not good. It's just really funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't think these V-Union cards are gonna be like typically like very playable, just because prizing one piece is like so absurdly impactful. So my opponent has also decided that they no longer want to heal the board, and they're pitching everything they love as well and hold dear. I do have a Switch and a boss, so I might just chase down the Zam. He's like really opting into the Zam, so if he doesn't, and he pitches a Saucer, 3 Saucer into this card. So this second Zacian might not get set up, so I think I might chase this guy down. He's just going to Intrepid. He's not even going to take the free 2 prizes I gave him. There's 2 energy on there too, so it gives me more of an incentive to chase it down. Absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and Great Ball. I'm going to keep the Raihan in case I find a piece that I might need. The rest of this hand is really good, so I'm not going to do anything to it. We're going to go ahead and just Brave Blade. There is pretty good odds they play a second copy of Scrapper, so we should be a little bit concerned. Do we have it right here? Yeah, dude, I told you guys, first prize, first prize. Okay, I'm excited. I'm getting excited, guys. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Zacian just has to not go down, and we have it. Even if he does go down, we can Articuno to get ourselves the thing into play. Oh, I'm like salivating. I'm like salivating at the prospect of getting this card into play. I just want to see the animation. I have not seen any of it. I have not looked at any of the animations. Nothing. I've been really busy for the last 2 days with some personal family matters. But I am so excited to just see what happens when we get it into play. Oh my God! Please don't knock me out. Please don't knock me out. Please don't knock me out. Come on, man. One time. Do me a solid. Just don't knock me out. I mean, even if you do, it's fine. I'm just going to blow you up, like, right now. Saucer going to a 0-card hand. My friend on the other side of the table is very confident that they will not die. But, you know what's great about this? I can use this guy, Master Blade, and I can just... This guy. Okay. Oh my god, it gets sweeter. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of... I think we're going to plan on researching every single time here with this hand. So boom, boom. Draw a card. Let's see it play. There it is. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to absolutely clock this guy. This is going to be absolutely hilarious, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and metal transfer these to the active. I don't see a world where this ever gets... Oh, the cape doesn't work because I guess he's not a basic, huh? So that's a little bit of a misnomer there that I fucked that up a little bit. Okay, this is a very drawn out animation. Jeez Louise. Okay, we're gonna drop this guy down too. We're gonna go ahead and saucer twice to this guy as a backup, just in case our active goes down. And we're gonna go ahead and I think just Master Blade. Boom. Look at that, 340 damage. The Zacian mirror match has actually been won by me because I play Zacian V-Union and this guy does not. Now, if he goes ahead and scrappers my bench and bosses for the game, I do lose. So he has to top deck exactly scrapper to stay in this game. This does not help you, my friend. This Zamazenta will not be... Look at my doggo. I also just like think it's really funny that the little stack is in the back while like the main art is here. Obviously, in person, this is going to be like very, very chaotic to kind of get up and running. It's going to be very messy. It's going to be very messy to see how people like actually organize this stuff on their board. Because I'm going to be like, bro, like your Zacian's big sword is like not on the table. Like it's not there correctly. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. Let's move it up. I believe there's no restrictions to using it again. And there it is. Master Blade, 2 turns in a row, 340 damage. Ka-chow. See you later, bud. Adios. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Bam, that was actually kind of nuts. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Also, I'm on a win streak. And I almost broke that with my V-Union deck. So I'm doing this for you guys. Like, this is for the content. I need to finish the ladder in the next 9 days so I can get this full art boss to PTCG Live. Also, if you guys don't know too much about PTCG Live or have questions about it, leave them in the comments below. I'll answer them as best as I can. I do have a 7-minute video detailing what I think is going to happen, as well as like all the information we've kind of been given to us. Other content creators like Celios, Azul, everyone's been kind of putting out really good content in terms of what the client is going to be, what it's going to cover. So you guys should check those out as well. But in the meantime, it's going to be V-Union for the next 5 days if I can get all the codes. If I can't, well, I'll see you guys on Wednesday, I guess. Team Cowboys seems to have disconnected, just like the NFL team. Let's get it. It's funny because I'm from the Washington D.C. area, so like being a Cowboys fan here is like absolutely taboo. We have opened the worst starter in our deck. It's okay. We just needed to start with a handicap. We have the Allister in hand. We have a Familiar Bell to also go ahead and go quick. What the heck? We can also go Quick Ball with a piece, Familiar Bell for another piece, and then Allister off the back of that to draw and see what we get. And we're going to Quick Ball away the piece to give ourselves Mad Party. To give ourselves just a regular Zacian, I think. Ocean Man. Yeah, but for being like the Washington, D.C. area, any like Cowboys talk specifically is like taboo because of the Washington football team. But like, for example, oh, there's 2 pieces already. Wow, we're vibing. Other 2 pieces are there. We're okay. So Zacian comes. Familiar Bell. Grab the other piece. I don't want to draw into it with Allister is also another big thing, and Allister lets me discard up to 3. So 1, 2 is fine with me. See, I could have quick balled for a Crobat here, which is a little bit depressing because he is in the active spot right now. So not the most ideal of scenarios. We're going to go ahead and just grab the Bronzor to kind of give ourselves a chance to set up behind it. We're going to use the Intrepid Sword for a couple turns, I think. More than likely just because our hand is a little bit dead. So unless he knocks out Crobat on the upcoming turn, which is a very real possibility, we're going to just go ahead and Intrepid Sword again to give ourselves a chance to find that 4th piece and find ourselves some more energy to kind of get the ball rolling. Okay. They're getting set up. One sec. I got to respond to this. Poltergeist. Okay, so Mad Party has lost a lot of favor because I believe triple acceleration energy has disappeared from the formats, as well as the Dene, which were 2 cards that like very crucially gave it a lot of strength in terms of what it did for the deck. But losing to Dene GX means there's no big turn where Mad Party can kind of just explode and go from 0 to 100 all in the same turn. So that's the biggest thing about it. Okay, our hand is still pretty mediocre. We have a switch. We don't have any energies or anything, so I think we can go ahead and pitch a saucer. I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world. I think I just want to see another card. A metal energy obviously is fantastic if we can get that. Absolutely fantastic. And we'll just go ahead and trip it. Okay, there's researchers and stuff. So we're going to lose this saucer anyway. To circumstance. But I'm not too pressed about it. If I can get this guy up and running, not Master Blade, I'm trying to go ahead and use Dance of the Crown Sword. If we can, because 150 less is really a lot of damage, especially when a Mad Party deck is like, I don't know, what's their cap? If they have 15 Mad Partiers in the discard, if you have 15 of their 16 in the discard, they're doing 300. So I'd be making them half that damage. But it's unrealistic that they'll have that much in there because they already have 3 on the board, right? And like one or two are bound to be priced. So 3, 4, 5, 6 right now. So 120 is what they're hitting for. 7, 140. So Crobat might go down here, but that still means that we can use Dance. Like I can force the damage to be super, super minimal on their side. Yeah, I can make it super minimal. See, like also Mad Party playing Psychic Energy is like kind of a feels bad, man, like moment where like the deck used to be so much just pure gas and like pure firepower, and now it's reduced to like something like this, which is a little bit depressing to think about. Now, while we were thinking about all of that, though, I did find all of the pieces due to very nice money from our opponent. So we're going to go ahead and not discard that saucer that I wanted to discard. Get all of our pieces up and running. Get the guy into play. Boom, boom, boom. He's here. Okay, so we don't have... I could have discarded an energy, I think, and V-Union gained, or Union gained, I think. I still think Crobat going down is completely fine for us. So we're going to go ahead and Metal Transfer this to here. Because I don't think there's a world where this is the boss target. And we're going to go ahead and interrupt it once again. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And now, our opponent right now is hitting for 3, 6, 7, 140 damage, 160 damage. They can keep it going. I mean, I'm not gonna stop them if they want to continue drawing cards. Like they're already down to like also 15 cards in deck, so they have to realistically start one-shotting stuff. I'm sure I can just lose off the back of a couple of bosses, which is more than likely what's going to end up happening because of how like slow or how long I took to set up. Like their hand and deck are probably all boss, and I have no hand disruption in this deck, so I can't really do anything about it if they just get all their bosses and put them into their hand. It's very interesting that they're playing Marnie, because I don't think like that card benefits them in any way. What if they're not playing a switching card? You guys think they're just not playing I mean, I thought about it for a second. It could have made sense. It realistically could have made sense. It didn't, but it could have. Now, what are the odds they're playing 3 boss? Because 1's in the discard already. So I'm just not going to do anything else besides this. And then... we'll draw a card. I don't have any, like, Marnies or anything in this deck. Oh, Allister's fine, I guess. We'll just draw 3 and then... pitch the Great Ball. Allister is a very cool card. I think this card is going to get way better. So we're going to go ahead and Dance of the Crown Sword. Hit him for that 150. Making it so they're hitting me back for 90 right now. 90 right now. Potentially forcing a 3-shot, maybe even a 2-shot. No, it'll be a 3-shot for sure. It'll be a 3-shot for sure. But the thing is, the question is, can they find their boss's orders before I can do what I need to do? And I think the answer's got to be yes, because like look how low their deck is, man. Like look at this, 8 cards. Like, come on. I feel like if Mad Party can't close out the game from this position, the deck should just be put away forever. Raihan and Mad Party. That's such a feels bad. I don't know. Like that's like you're like the deck with the Dedenne version was like by this point you're just bossing whatever's on the bench. You're just doing as much damage as you can. You're in a position where like, wait, what? Is it just a defending Pokemon? Oh, I see. I see. I seem to have gravely misread the card. Therefore, I have actually put myself in a losing position. I see. Okay, so in hindsight, I actually have lost this game completely. I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm sure you guys in the comments are going to let me know that I'm an idiot. Well, if there's one thing you can take away from this video, it's that kids, you need to read your cards. Kids and adults, everyone needs to read their cards, because I really missed this very key word that says defending. So that really does make an impact. I mean, like in my defense, I've done this in actual tournaments, and then my opponents will be like, no, it's actually how this works. And I'm just like, oh, well, that sucks. So, if it makes you guys feel any better, this loss was not avoidable. Oh no, what is this animation? Oh, and also, all V-Unions, by the way, are only once per game. You can do multiple V-Unions, but you can only do like one Zacian V-Union, for example, per the turn. So I'm going to go ahead and just lose this game with grace and do my best. I should have Zen headbutted to knock him out. That would have been funny. Give him a little heart emoji. Team Cowboys trying to put Mad Party back on the map. But that being said, yeah, if there's one thing you guys can take away from this video, it's that please read your cards. And obviously, if you guys are enjoying the content, hit that next video. I think it's going to be right here. And whatever is best for you, for the viewer, go enjoy whatever content is left. And that is all from me. Until next time, chill out, have a good time, and we'll teach you guys some more Pokemon from my own mistakes so you guys don't have to make them. Bye, guys.